Deadpool is one of my favorite characters in the game, so I wanted to play him on the channel because I think I've only played him like one time on the channel and do a deck build that is, at least in my opinion, interesting for him. When you would be defeated, you instead set your hit point dial to 1, change to alter ego form, add 1 acceleration token to the main scheme. So that's kind of his whole thing of he doesn't ever get defeated, like you don't just lose the game. Well, he can, but we'll get into that. Uh, you just add a bunch of acceleration tokens, flip down to alter ego. You have 8 recovery. You recover, you flip back up, and then you're ready. And his cards kind of all interact with that. So I wanted to build a deck that leaned into that ability that he has. So, and I also wanted to use a deck that protection because I don't often play protection. So I felt like this would be a good time to try it. So this is going to be a protection deck, like I mentioned, that's centered around taunt. So taunt says the villain attacks you. Other characters cannot defend against this attack, and then you draw 3 cards. And since Deadpool's cards are very valuable and powerful, I think this will work great. And if I am defeated by that attack, who cares? It's just the villain attacks you, other characters can't defend, and I draw 3. So if I get defeated, go to alter ego and draw 3, that's fine by me. And again, bait and switch has a similar idea. The villain attacks you, remove 4 threat from the main scheme. I have 2 copies of this, and it'll do a similar thing of using the fact that I don't die the first when I'm in hero form to just get attacked and then get output out of that. And then I have Powerful Punch, because this is just a pretty cheap card that says when an enemy initiates an attack, deal 4 damage to that enemy. So it's a good source of damage. Then since the villain's going to be attacking me a lot, it'll be good. But then when I do flip down into alter ego, I no longer have this ability. So it just says that, I don't have that ability. So if I'm defeated while I'm in alter ego, I actually do lose the game. So to deal with that, I have 3 copies of Energy Barrier. Because Energy Barrier is not a hero interrupt. It's just an interrupt of when I would take any bad damage, I can remove a reflection counter from here, prevent 1 of that damage, and deal 1 damage to the enemy. And then I also have 2 copies of Return the Favor, which similar idea to these two, of discarding cards from the top of my deck until I get a Treachery, and then I deal 5 damage to the villain, which is pretty good. And then for allies, I have Multiple Man. So in case I decide I don't want to die, I can play Multiple Man and get a bunch of blockers out. Rogue is really fun because Deadpool doesn't care about taking damage, so I can just touch Deadpool, get a bunch of stats, and give them to Rogue. And then Daredevil, I just put him in here because he's like the goofiest ally I've ever seen. He's a 2-cost ally with 2 thwart, takes 2 consequential, but has 3 attack. He doesn't have a trait for some reason. I don't know why he doesn't have a trait. And after he defends against an attack, move 1 damage from him to the attacking enemy. But it's after he defends, so like if he gets attacked for 3 or more, he dies, and then you don't get the ability. So I don't know. This guy is really goofy. So I wanted to put it in my Deadpool deck. I've got Nova because I just felt like playing Nova. And then I have my 3 double resources and iPack to deal myself in counter cards. So this is going to be the deck I'm going to be using, and I'll be taking on Juggernaut. Okay, I've got Juggernaut set up, mostly, and then I'm just going to shuffle up the 2 decks, and then start the game. So since I just did a deck profile, I'm going to do one of these dealing shuffles. In the meantime, I'll read Juggernaut. So Juggernaut has his helmet here, which gives Juggernaut Stalwart and Overkill. And as a hero action, you can spend 3 resources of the same type to remove each momentum counter from Juggernaut and flip that card. And when you flip it, it goes to exposed. And I believe let me check. He takes 1 additional damage from each card with the printed mental. After he schemes, place 1 momentum counter on Juggernaut and flip this card, and he's no longer Stalwart with Overkill. My plan here is that, I don't really feel like dealing with the Overkill or I don't have to because I have Deadpool. This is really thematic, just like the movies where Juggernaut just keeps splattering Deadpool, basically, but he's fine. Okay, and on the main scheme, it says set up attach Juggernaut's helmet to Juggernaut, put Hope Summers in play in the first player's control. Yeah, I got that done. So I'll shuffle up his deck now. Okay. And here, it doesn't have a win revealed, Just says, it starts at 1 per player. And it says, forced to interrupt. When this scheme would be completed, instead do each of the following. Move Ultimate from here. If Juggernaut exposes in play, flip it. Place 1 momentum counter on Juggernaut. Juggernaut attacks each player in player order, even if they are an alter ego. So this part's going to be the dangerous part for me here. So I'm going to try to stay in hero, but we'll see how that works out. Okay, I'll drop to my starting hand size now of 6. Oh, I got my katanas and a double. Don't have another mental there. Bait and switch, that's not going to be useful in the first turn, so I'm going to mulligan that because there's no threat right now. Powerful punch, return the favor. Not useful right now. I think, do I just keep this? I'll keep this double here. And I'll mulligan these two as well. Oh, multiple man. That's nice. If I get all the multiple men out, then that'll be good. I could also remove the helmet. Also, Juggernaut gets +1 attack for each momentum counter. So I have some choices to make. So I can remove the helmet with Yoo-Hoo and this energy. Play my katana. And then meta knowledge. There's a cancel that I can hold in my hand. That sounds pretty good. I think I'll be doing that. So I'll flip up into hero now. I'll spend the 3 resources, 3 energies. Remove each momentum counter from Juggernaut and flip this card. Now he takes 1 additional damage from each card with a printed mental resource. Hope Summers has my basic Thornton attacks. She has 2. She'll attack him for 3. Bringing him down to 18. She doesn't take consequential. I'll play this katana. I'll take a damage to deal 2 damage to Juggernaut with piercing. Bring him down to 16. I took a damage as well. And I'll attack for 2. And I'll hold these 2 cards in my hand just in case things get a little dicey. I didn't actually use my alter ego ability. Could have searched for Deadpool event, but I didn't really need one. It'll be fine. Okay. I'll ready everything up and drop to my hand size now. Of 5. 3, 4, 5. Rogue could be fun. So main scheme goes up to 2. Finishes at 7. Juggernaut's going to attack me. I'll just take the damage. It's 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm down to 2 health. I get dealt an encounter card, which is Assault. I could just take the damage. Right? If I just take the damage, then aren't I just fine? Or, okay, so if I cancel it with meta knowledge, let's say I spend like these 2 or something. I'll just take the damage. So it's 3, just 3. So that defeats me. And it adds an acceleration token to the main scheme and flips me to alter ego. Okay. And now it's my turn. Do I want a Deadpool event? I don't know. I'll recover. Get up to... I was at 1, so now I get up to 9 health. Do I want a Deadpool event? I'd have to discard a card. No, I think I will refrain from that again. I'll flip up. I have 2 thwart, so Hope will take this down. Let's spend meta knowledge to play Taunt. The villain attacks me. Other characters cannot defend, and I draw 3 cards. So 3, 4, and he gets a tough status card. Which, that's not going to matter that much. 4 from here. Bring me to 5 health, but I draw 3 cards. Okay. And then, what do I want to do? Daredevil, Rogue. I think I'll play Multiple Man, actually. And when after Multiple Man enters play, search your deck and hand for a copy of Multiple Man and put it into play. Shuffle your deck for the search this way. So it grabs both of my other Multiple Men, because then this one comes into play, triggers its ability, brings the other one in. So now I have many men to block for me, and he doesn't have Overkill right now. So they're actually going to be pretty useful, and they have printed mental resources, so they can actually kind of mess him up. It's really funny. I didn't even think about that when I was choosing the Juggernaut matchup. Okay, so then I'll just keep these guys grouped up. So all the 3 multiple men will attack. They each deal an additional damage. So they attack for 6, bringing him to 8. I'll hold Rogue. I'll take a damage to deal 2. Oh, sorry. I had to do that first because he had Tough. I forgot about it. So my Katana has Piercing on it, so it deals the 2 damage. And then the multiple men do all their damage. And I can actually use them to block here. Maybe I'll just get 6 damage out of them again. I don't know. That could be funny, right? Because if I go to Alter Ego this turn, I could just get my combo, you know, and just go for a one-shot. Yeah, I'll mulligan Rogue, and after I am defeated this time, I think I'll just try to get damage off. Okay. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I already got maximum effort. So all I need is this card is Fire now, and the multiple men. I think I'm doing pretty good here. Could stun and confuse him as well. Let's see. So this goes up by 2. Juggernaut attacks me for 3 or 5. That defeats me, unfortunately. But instead, I set it to 1. Flip down, add an acceleration token. And then I get 1 encounter card. Under Fire. Oh no. Into when revealed, the players as a group take indirect damage equal to Juggernaut's attack. So that's going to be 3. And I can assign, let's put 1 here, and then assign 2 to these multiple men. So I can keep 1 multiple man around. That's unfortunate. That puts a little damper on my plan. And then I have to surge it into Black Tom Cassidy. Villainous, and he cannot take damage while a Creeping Willow is in play. Search the encounter deck, discard pile for 1 copy of Creeping Willow, and put it into play engage with you. Oh, it's scary. I almost got taken out there. Okay, Creeping Willow has Guard and Quick Strike, but I'm on Alter Ego, so it doesn't matter that he has Quick Strike. After he attacks and damages a character, stun that character. Okay. That was a little scary, but I will recover for 8, bring me up to 9. Now, I do probably want a Deadpool card here. Powerful Punch, Exhausting Personality. How do I want to do this? So I already have this. So I can use it to do like... how do I want to do that? I don't know. I'm not going to... let's use Powerful Punch to search for a Deadpool event. I can't remember everything he has. Maybe something could be useful? No. Just this card is Fire. I'll just grab a Yoo-hoo? No, I don't actually want to do that. I just couldn't remember all of Deadpool's events, so I'm not actually going to have done that. Okay, I'll flip up now. And I will play maximum effort to take 3 damage to take out this Creeping Willow. And then 2, 3. Now he can take damage because there's not a Creeping Willow. Then Hope can attack him for 2. And then Hope can attack him for 2, and then I take 4 and take him out. I keep this guy around to block. I think now I just play Exhausting Personality to add an acceleration token to the main scheme, but in exchange I get to stun and confuse Juggernaut, which will be really useful. I'll discard Powerful Punch. No, I'll keep it in my hand. And then I'll use my Katana to take 1 damage to deal 2 damage to Juggernaut. Yeah, that finishes that off. I'll hold these. Okay, drop to my hand size of 5, 3, 4, 5. I got this card as fire. Main scheme goes up by 3. Bringing it to 5. 7. Right, not 4, right? Because there's the extra one there. Yeah, 4. So bring it to 6 of 7. Juggernaut is stunned. And then I get 1 encounter card, which is Creeping Willow, with Guard and Quick Strike. Do I just let that defeat me? No, I'll just Powerful Punch it. Right? Yeah, I'll just spend Powerful Punch to take out the Creeping Willow before the damage goes off. And then now it's my turn here. Now I have these 2 cards in my hand. I can just do that. I can just montage to pay for this card as fire. Is that wasting damage though? I can't remember. Juggernaut's gonna come in. It's gonna flip this and bring in Head of Steam. I can't remember what Head of Steam does. Oh, here it is. When revealed, attach Head of Steam Juggernaut. Place a momentum counter. After Juggernaut attacks you, spend 1 resource for each damage dealt by that attack. Okay, and then discard this card. Okay, I don't really want the main scheme is going to finish though. I can't really stop it. So let's do some thinking here. He's gonna lose Stalwart. So do I just I don't know. I'll just discard his fire. I'll take him out. We'll just get it over with. So that brings out Juggernaut 3. When revealed, search in card deck for Head of Steam and reveal it. And this says he gains Retaliate X, where X is the number of momentum counters on Juggernaut. Oh, wait. Instead of doing that, I can just, when I get this, I can just spend it to flip him, right? Maybe that's better. Yeah, I'm going to do that instead. So I'll leave him with 4 health. I'll discard this card as fire because it would defeat me. I'll block this with multiple man. I'll take him out normally. And then I'll spend the montage to flip him again on the next turn. Yeah, that'll that's a lot better play. So then Hope. Can I stop this from finishing too if I thwart 4? It goes up by 4. Yeah, I stop it from finishing as well. That's really good. That's my turn. Okay. Hold the montage. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Main scheme goes up by 3, 4. Bringing it to 6. He's going to attack me here. I block with multiple man. So that's 4, 5 damage. Takes out multiple man. I get an encounter card, which is advanced, but he's confused. That was perfect. Okay, cool. Now it's my turn. And how do I want to do this? Chimichanga truck? That's going to be great. Okay. My turn. I attack. I take out Juggernaut. Brings the... Oh, I already grabbed the third one. I forgot to switch him. So now that brings in Head of Steam. We're in the field. Attach this to Juggernaut. Place one momentum counter on him. After Juggernaut attacks you, spend one resource for each damage dealt by that attack to discard that, and he gains Retaliate X, where it's equal to the number of momentum counters. And this, if Juggernaut exposes in play, flip it. It is. And now he's back to Stalwart. Okay, and then I'll spend this as 3 of the same resource type to get rid of this. Not get rid of it, but flip it back here. Which, doesn't that remove all his momentum again? Spend 3 resources of the same type, remove each momentum counter, and flip this. Nice. So he doesn't have overkill anymore. And then do I just taunt here, and he attacks me? And then I die. Wait, does that make sense? I need to play the Chimichanga truck. Okay, I'll spend these 2 to get the Chimichanga truck. And now, this is going to cause him to attack me, right? When the main scheme goes up. Yeah, it's going to cause him to attack me and get a momentum. But I think I'll be fine, because I'll die, but then I'll go to Alter Ego. And then I'll, yeah, that'll be fine. This will work out. Okay. Now I drop to my hand size. 2, 3, 4, 5. Or do I actually just go to Alter Ego here instead of having him attack me twice? No, I don't go to Alter Ego because he'll attack me. That was dumb. Okay, so now this goes up, and then I remove all threat from it. It flips this, meaning maybe I shouldn't have done that. But anyways, I did. So against Stalwart and Overkill. And place a momentum counter on Juggernaut. And he attacks each player. So he attacks me for 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. That defeats me, which brings me down into Alter Ego instead. And then I place another acceleration token. And then now he activates against me for a scheme of 2 plus a boost of 2. Right? Yeah. And then search and counter deck. He doesn't have an interrupt there. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I did that right. Just, I'm not that familiar with Juggernaut. Okay. Yeah, now I get an encounter card, which is going to be a Sound Thrashing. When revealed, each copy of Creeping Willow attacks, even if you're an Alter Ego. If you're not attacked this way, search for discard for Creeping Willow and reveal it. There's a Creeping Willow. I reveal it. It has a Quick Strike, but I'm an Alter Ego, so the Quick Strike doesn't go off. Now it's my turn. I'll recover for 8, bringing me up to 9 health. I'll use the Chimichanga truck to ready myself. And how much health does Juggernaut have? He has 25, right? Do I have that much damage here? I have 16. I have Cable. I could just play it a little slower. Right? Yeah, I could play it just slightly slower. Yeah, because Cable is like really, really a big deal right now. So I'll just play Cable. I'll flip up. And I'll take 1 damage to deal 2 to the Creeping Willow, and then attack the Creeping Willow. taking it out. Cable has +4 attack, so he'll attack for 5. And then Hope Summers will attack for 2. Oh, he has Retaliate. He has Retaliate X, where X is equal to momentum. He has 1, so Hope will attack for 2. But she does take a Retaliate from there. Cable also took Retaliate. And then I hold... Do I hold iPack in my hand? How many cards are in my deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I think I hold it in my hand. I just take the damage here. If it kills me, I get more stuff. If not, then whatever. Yeah, I think we're chilling. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna die here because he's gonna attack me from that as well, and then he'll just scheme. So yeah, I'm certainly gonna die. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Powerful punch. This card is fire. It ain't over. There's powerful punch this. Or this card is fire. 1. I draw 2. I don't think I need both katanas here, so I could just powerful punch. Let's see. Okay, so this completes. So I remove all threat from there. If it's exposed, I flip it. It's not. I place a momentum counter on Juggernaut. And then he attacks me for 6, 7. Boost deal 1 damage to an ally you control. Oh no. I lose Cable. That's a big deal because he had 5 attack. That was like a guaranteed win if I could keep him around. That sucks. Okay. And that was 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. So I actually have 1 health left. Just fine. Now he attacks me normally for 6, 7, and boost. I'm stunned. That's not good. Which triggers the ability. Brings me to Alter Ego. And adds an acceleration token to the main scheme. Now stunned, I gotta remember that. And then I get 1 encounter card, which is Creeping Willow with Quick Strike, but that doesn't matter. Okay, now it's my turn. I'll recover, bringing me up to 9. Already up. Do I even have a Deadpool event in my deck? Probably not. It ain't over might be nice because I can just slow that down a lot. Okay. I'll play iPack. I'll flip up. I will attack to get rid of stunned. And then hope. And I'll take a damage like that. Takes out the Creeping Willow. I'll play It Ain't Over, putting it on the main scheme, increasing the target threat value of it for 2 for each acceleration token. So 2, 4, 5. So now it finishes at 17. So he's not going to keep finishing it over and over again. And then if this card, after your turn ends, if this card is in your hand, take 1 damage. I do want to keep it here because my deck's going to reset, and then I can just do the little Deadpool combo on this next turn. So I should be okay here. So I'll ready up. Hold this in my hand. I took a damage because I held it in my hand. I drop to my hand size. I get an encounter card. And my deck reshuffles. The main scheme goes up by 6. Juggernaut attacks me for 6 plus a boost. 7, 8, 9. That defeats me. Bring me, resetting my health to 1. Adding an acceleration token on the main scheme. And I get dealt an encounter card. So the first one, exhaust my identity with Surge. Oh, that's really bad. That was, oh, I gotta keep drawing. 4, 5, There we go. That's really bad, because now I can't recover. Okay, and that surges. And to ground and pound reveal, the players as a group take indirect damage equal to Juggernaut's attack. So that was a defeat. That was really close, but unfortunately it was still a defeat because I can't afford to take the indirect damage here. Yeah, and I can't assign it to Hope, so I am defeated by that. Good game to Juggernaut. I did have fun with this deck, though. Yeah, and Caught Off Guard would have been fine. I was like one turn away from winning. If Cable hadn't got taken out, I would have... yeah, that would have been a lot better. If Cable hadn't got taken out and I didn't get that specific encounter card, I would have been fine right there. With that would have been fine. That would have been fine. That would have been fine. That would have been, yeah. That was like one of the few encounter cards that would have actually ended the game there. That's kind of unfortunate, but it was still fun. And I think this Deadpool deck is fun. It's purposefully not doing the whole increasing my hit points thing to just do the burst damage. I do enjoy doing that, but in solo it kind of trivializes things a little bit because you can just do way too much damage. But yeah, anyways, like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. But anyways, I'll see you next time. Stay zesty.